Around 24 hours ago, Purdue flipped the script from what happened last season and defeated Grambling State by 28 points in the first round of the NCAA tournament. They enjoyed the win for a few moments before it was time to figure out their next opponent and lock in. The Boilermakers will face Utah State out of the Mountain West Conference. The Aggies are led by first-year head coach Danny Sprinkle, who is working with an almost entirely different Utah State roster from last year.
Danny Sprinkle is as good of a young coach or any coach at any age as there is in the country. Very few people can do what Danny Sprinkle just did. Very few. All right? He has nobody that played for him last year. How the hell do they get it? And they've been working since June like that. It's because they got a great coach. They're a really, really good basketball team. They are well coached. This is going to be a dogfight. All right? It's going to be a dogfight.
Utah State defeated TCU by 16 points in the first round, picking up their first NCAA tournament win since 2001.
So I just watched the second half of their game. They're obviously a good team. They got a good guard play. They got a couple good bigs that one can stretch the floor and other is good with driving and good one-on-one players. So, we just got to figure that stuff out. But I think if we just stick to our rules and stick to how we know how to play defense, I think we'll be all right.
You want to really lock in the scout when it's a new team that you haven't really seen play against. They play such kind of a unique style of basketball where their four-man can really put it on the deck, kind of go down, and their five-man can shoot. It'll present some problems that we'll be ready for.
While Purdue led from start to finish in their first-round game and Zach Edey dominated with 30 and 21, the Boilermakers want to get out to a better start and play hard the entire game.
I would say just keeping up our defensive pressure the entire 40 minutes rather than having spurts here and there. Understanding that every possession matters. I think that's the big thing, and just sticking together. That's the best thing.
Just taking care of, the ball better. Just letting the game come to us, not getting too excited, and just being more locked in defensively.
Utah State will face the number 1 seeded Boilermakers in front of what feels like a home crowd for Purdue, and the Aggies are ready for the tough environment.
It's better to have a hostile crowd than no crowd at all. I'll tell you, I'd say that. So I'm excited because that's what makes it fun, So I can't wait. It's going to be a sold-out crowd. It's going to be super fun, something I'll never forget. They're a really good team. They got shooters, they got a big guy, they got a really good guard. They're a really well-rounded team. So we got to go out and, give it our all.
While Utah State has a 7-footer of their own, they know the biggest challenge will be facing Zach Edey.
They're the number 1 team in the country for a reason, and he's been the National Player of the Year for a reason. So we're just going to be the aggressor in whatever way, offensively, defensively. You just have to be aggressive, mindset-wise and physicality-wise. It's hard to move him and hard to compete up high. So aggressor always wins. Our coaching staff has said that a lot this year, and we just got to believe him, follow through with it.
We can't let him be comfortable. We just can't. We got to go out there, match his physicality. He's really big, but it's all about the mindset we have going into the game and being the attacker, just the aggressor.
Utah State assistant Johnny Hill spent a year playing at Purdue as a 5th-year grad transfer. He helped the Boilermakers earn a 5 seed in the 2016 NCAA tournament. Hill has heard from several former Purdue teammates ahead of the game, and he said it's a full-circle moment.
When the brackets came out and I saw that we were in Indy, all these guys kind of turned and looked, and it was just one of those moments man, how fun would that be, But I think the best thing is obviously winning that game last night and then just trying to prepare and all of that stuff. So it's been good.
Purdue will face Utah State tomorrow at 2:40 right here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. For now, reporting from Indianapolis, Kelly Hallinan, Sports 18.